Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing well. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So, without without further ado, let's get right into this video, shall we? And let us discuss what we have right now, and that is Bobby De Reid, who has signed a contract with a team in the East Midlands, and that is none other than Leicester City. Confirmation from the club Leicester City. This is what they had to say in their release. Leicester City Football Club can today confirm the signing of a Jamaica international winger Bobby De Reid, subject to league approval. Bobby Reid makes Leicester City switch, and he has signed a 3-year deal, which means that Bobby is tied to the King Power Stadium and tied to the East Midlands-based club until the summer of 2027. So it's a 3-year deal that he has signed. And he arrives at the club having most recently made more than 200 appearances for Fulham. This is what he said. Turning up here was a special moment, looking around and seeing the infrastructure. It's got that wow factor. It feels nice. I'm delighted to be here and I can't wait to get going. I had a good chat with the manager and he told me the vision of the club. I spoke to him a few times and he was very clear in what he wanted and what he saw in me. He believes in me and it's a perfect fit for me. Born in Bristol, De Cordova started his career with Bristol City, progressing through the club's youth ranks to make a senior debut for the Robins in a 2011-2012 season. In terms of Bobby's, you could say, journey, as mentioned, he started at Bristol City, but he had numerous loan spells, went to Cheltenham Town, went to Oldham Athletic, had 3 loan spells in a row at Plymouth Argyle, went to Cardiff City, and then after Cardiff City went to Fulham, where he spent 4 seasons signing, but also you could say there was a 5th season because he spent on loan there, and now at Leicester City. His Reggae Boys debut came in 2019, where he scored on debut. Now, in relation to Bobby since his debut in the 2010-2011 season, so you could say 13 seasons he has spent in professional football, 13 seasons. And of those 13 seasons, he has had so far 4 of those seasons playing Premier League football. He's played 1 season in the Championship, sorry, 1 season with Cardiff in the Premier League, and he's played 3 seasons with Fulham within the Premier League. So that is what it's been like for Bobby Reid playing. He's had back-to-back seasons in the Premier League for the first time in his life, and now with Leicester City being promoted to the Premier League, this is something that is, you could say, new for him, because he's going to play 3 Premier League seasons in a row, and that in itself is fantastic. Me personally, I'm going to give my thoughts about the move. I'm going to give my thoughts about the move. But firstly, how are you guys feeling in the comments below? It's a Saturday right now. How is everybody doing? Are you guys thrilled for Bobby? Are you guys elated for Bobby? How do you guys feel? You guys can let me know your thoughts in the comments below too. Let me know how you feel about this move in particular. Is it something that you're excited about? Is it something that you're thrilled about? You know, how do you feel about this move in particular? And I'll give you my thoughts about this move for Bobby and, of course, the project that is taking place at Leicester City Football Club as they commence their first preseason game. Will be against Shrewsbury Town on July 23, and then they'll play Augsburg in Germany on August 3. They'll play Lens in France on August 10 before opening their Premier League campaign on the 19th of August at home against Tottenham. So quite a start that they have to the season. That's Leicester City. Quite a compelling start they have to the season against Tottenham. In relation to the club itself, you know, the manager, Steve Cooper, as we know, he's a man that guided England to the Under-17 World Cup in 2017 in India. As we know, there's a team that had Joe Latipo, Morgan Gibbs-White, Phil Foden, Ryan Brewster, Angel Gomez, Mark Gehi, and company, McEachran, and the list goes on and on there. Cooper as we know, was at Nottingham Forest as well as a manager there, and also he was a manager at Swansea City as well. If you're looking at the Leicester City squad now, as we know, they played an important role in winning the championship, and I think they were the best team in the championship last season based on what they had. And you look at the players part of this squad right now at Leicester: James Justin, Connor Cody, Harry Winks, Jamie Vardy, still part of the squad, Harry Sutar, Hamza Chowdhury, Patson Daka, Ricardo Pereira, Ben Nelson, Luke Thomas, Tom Cannon, Casey McAteer, Bobby Reid. Bobby Reid adds something different to this squad, and I do think it will be a nice combination that he has up front. Leicester City have made it clear they're not here to just stay in the Premier League. They want to compete. Just like when Bobby Reid was at Fulham and they were on the cusp of qualifying for European football. Remember, they were sitting pretty in eighth and ninth consistently, and then they eventually finish in that mid-table 10th to 12th sort of region. I do think Leicester City has the ability to do that, and with a few more injections that are expected to the squad, I don't think anything less than, I don't think 10th is unrealistic. I think 10th is realistic, and I do think 9th is realistic, and even 8th is realistic for a club of this stature in Leicester City. So that in itself is something we should all be looking out for, looking forward to, because I do think that there's something special to come from Leicester City as they try to rebuild their way forward. And if you look at the academy, because you always have every season a few from the academy that will be looking to make that sort of transfer or make that progression or matriculation. And there's a few in the academy that have been making some good waves. And some of them you could say are concave players. And one is Dennis Hill. Dennis Hill is from Bermuda. He's a 20-year-old midfielder and has already played for Bermuda. He's a midfielder that is trying and is etching his way to get into the first team. Another is Zach Booth, the American Zach Booth that has represented the United States at U17 and under 19 level. Just recently spent a loan spell over in the Erste Divisie. This is the second tier over in Holland. And last but certainly by no means least, one of our own made his debut for Jamaica last year, Brandon Kova. Brandon Kova, as we know, made his debut for Leicester City in the first team in the FA Cup last season. So he's had that experience of playing in the top flight itself. And when I mean top flight, I mean the first team. That is what I mean. And he's etching for this opportunity. And if he's not going to get the opportunity of being part of the first team squad, I think he should be loaned to League One or the Championship. That's how I feel. Just so that he can get a solid 20, 30, 40 games under his belt. Similar to what Dexter had last season, Dexter Lembekisa, when he spent half of a season at Rotherham and half at Hearts. I think it helps long term for him to get that sort of experience and exposure. It is incredibly needed, and I do personally feel that it's something that would help him. Now, for Bobby making this move, it's a different chapter of his life now, 30, 31. This perhaps, is it the last move of his career? No, this is a deal that keeps him to 2027. And I'm thinking now, this will be after the World Cup. So we're going to go to the World Cup, and Bobby's going to be a Leicester City player until after the World Cup. So, Midlands club now. Bobby is going to be flying now from the Midlands to Jamaica and not from London to Jamaica. And I'm not saying that he's physically going to go to an airport in the Midlands, but what I'm saying is that whenever he's coming for international duty, where he's leaving the Midlands. He's not leaving London. That is exactly what I mean in that sort of sense. So I'm interested to hear how you guys feel. I'm going to take your thoughts in the comments quite shortly as well. And we can be able to progress on further from there. Okay, so let us do that right now. How do you guys feel about this move? Up, Antoine Burke. Well, Antoine Burke, as you heard Coach Hallgrimson say in the Copa America squad announcement, Omari needs time to make his decision. Thanks, Chorus Corny. If you guys heard that, like up the video. I'm so special says happy for Bobby. Who do I support? I'm a Jamaican. Yeah, apologist says Leeds should have been there. Leeds are falling apart. Bobby has been incredible. Absolutely incredible. You could say the last thing that Bobby didn't play for Jamaica was the Austria tour last year, but since then, Bobby has been available every single camp. Yes, he did not play against Haiti away in the Nations League, but every single camp Bobby has made himself available. But well said, Course Corney, 100%. That versatility is absolutely needed, and Bobby has been an absolute joy. And think about the goals he scored. Haiti, Canada. You know what I'm saying? The goals that he scored, scoring in the Gold Cup against Suriname, Antigua and Barbuda. He scored key goals for Jamaica. Antonia Valaire. Yes, I'm doing well, thanks. How are you doing? Everything okay? Football Global says, bless up, Simon. Bless up, hope you're doing well. LJ says, bless up, Simon, brother. Never know it at all. Yes, man. Yes, sir. 6'5.5". Jamaican Englishman says, I'm happy for Dexter Daps. Very much so as well. Neil Sherwood says, a blessing, Simon. Hope all is well after Beryl. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Boy, LJ. LJ, remember, the Premier League season has not started yet. The Premier League season starts in August. All right? So, so when you look at the table, Leicester City are only 11th because alphabetically they are L, and Fulham are ninth only because they start with the letter F, and Arsenal are only at number one because they start with the letter A, and Wolves are 20th because they are W, and West Ham are 19th because they're W, and Manchester United are 14th because of M. So yeah. But when the points start to get tallied, you'll see the difference. You will see the difference at the end of the day. But thrilled about it, a great opportunity. This 3-year deal is something that is riveting, exciting, and looking forward to what lies ahead. And I can't wait. That's a good question, LJ. Let me do the research for you on that. All right. But in terms of appearances, let me start that for you. All right. Appearances. All right. Bobby Reid has 34 appearances for Jamaica. All right. Bobby Reid has 34 appearances. Leon Bailey has 30 appearances. Okay. So Bobby Reid, 34. Leon Bailey, 30. All right. So hopefully that helps you in that aspect of things, right? Bobby Reid, in terms of goals, Bobby Reid has 6 goals for Jamaica. 6 goals for Jamaica. Antigua and Barbuda, Suriname, Mexico, Haiti, Grenada, Canada. So Bobby Reid has 6 goals for Jamaica. Leon Bailey has 5 goals for Jamaica. Leon Bailey has scored against Antigua and Barbuda. That same game. He scored against Antigua and Barbuda. Leon Bailey scored against Honduras in World Cup qualifying, scored against Mexico in the Nations League. Leon Bailey has scored against Trinidad and Tobago in the Gold Cup. He's also scored against Haiti in the Nations League. That's 5 goals for Jamaica. Leon Bailey has 5 goals for Jamaica. Right. Yeah, Hamid says CR7 or Messi. Before Copa, Bobby would have had 31 caps. Before Copa, Bobby Reid would have had 31 caps for Jamaica. Leon Bailey's debut was against Honduras in the Gold Cup in 2019, while Bobby Reid's debut was September 2019 against Antigua and Barbuda at the Montego Bay Sports Complex. I believe Bailey has 4 assists, and Bobby Reid also has 4 assists as well, I believe. Do I think France will win a tournament? I think it's going to be a France-England final, you know? Yeah, I think it's going to be a France-England final. It should be good. But let's see how things go today. Now, 11 o'clock Jamaica time. Yeah, 11 o'clock Jamaica time, we will have that game. 11 o'clock Jamaica time is match time, and we press on there, you know, in terms of how it will unfold. So in terms of Euro today, at 11 a.m. it's going to be England against the Switzerland team. 2 o'clock it's going to be the Netherlands against Turkey. So that. And in Alger, in relation to Demarai Gray, 13 games, 5 goals, 4 assists for Jamaica. That's Demarai Gray for you in a nutshell. 13 games, 5 goals, 4 assists. That's Demarai Gray for you in a nutshell. Granted, all of that took place in the calendar year of 2023, but still extremely outstanding, absolutely outstanding from Demarai Gray. But this is exciting, this is riveting. I know you guys might be wondering why it's so overcast today, but you know, Jamaica has been experiencing a few things in the system, but not hurricanes or anything like that. It just happens where we are. Most heavy rainfall has taken place, and that is that. All right. I don't know, Imran. I need to see the reason for it, man. What the celebration? Okay. Has Gray scored when Bailey wasn't playing? That's what you're asking me. Has Bailey scored when Bailey hasn't played? This is what you're asking me. Or you're saying has Bailey contributed? Has Gray contributed when Gray as Bailey has not been on the field? Because think about the Gold Cup last year. Bailey was there, so and Demarai Gray had huge contribution there. Similar in the Nations League as well. So Liam Bailey was involved in that as well. All right. But yes, guys, just once again, so that everybody's aware, Bobby Reid has made a move. He's joined Leicester City. I think this is an outstanding move, and I'm looking forward to it. And I know that this is a move that will certainly enhance his career as well, a different dimension of a club in Leicester City, a club that has won Premier League trophies, a club that has won the FA Cup, a club that has also won the Charity Shield, a club that has also played in the Premier League, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, a club that is very, 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 very traditional, a club that has Jamaican heritage in it as well. So we look forward to it. Okay. No, LJ. It's only been a few games when you think about it, because Demarai Gray did not play the World Cup qualifiers. He did not play the semi-final against the USA. So realistically speaking, Demarai Gray has only played 4 games since. 3 games in the Copa and 1 game against the Panama in the 3rd place playoff. And as you know, in the Copa America, Demarai Gray was playing for the first time in 7 weeks. But very happy for Bobby, and long may this continue in terms of how he is performing as well. Okay, guys. So we press on forward. Very happy about Demarai Gray. Let's see if he's going to be next on the move, because Leicester City want to bring back players to their club. They want to be able to have more Premier League players. They want to be able to have players that have played an important role in their Premier League journey back in 2016 back at their club as well. So we'll see if Demarai Gray will be next. Only time will tell if he'll rejoin Leicester, but we shall see. All right, we shall see. Imran, yes, I do believe that Venezuela could have beaten Canada, but it is what it is at the end of the day. As everybody knows, big up Jason, 11 a.m. That's when England tackles Switzerland. But again, very pleased for Bobby Reid and his move to Leicester City, and all the best to him. So, really appreciate it. I know many persons were asking in the chat, yes, for Demarai Gray, it's 5 goals, 4 assists in 13 appearances. That's Demarai Gray for you in a nutshell. Okay? Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary right now.